The reason why...
I know the Arbiter has had some concerns outside of CXWI, but...
Yeah.
Oh, look at this right now! Nicely done there by the Firestar.
And the thing is, I know, I've been talking to Austin as well.
Yeah!
He is a little bit concerned as well, but he's trying to sort something out about it. And you've heard about this as well. You know what I'm talking about.
Just refresh it a bit.
With a certain someone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have heard about those rumours, but
The thing is...
there's very little evidence proving if it's true or not. I can't... There's been no...
Mewtwo's eye.
But...
That's the only evidence we got.
Yeah, but even that could have just been just an incident of Mewtwo slipping and cutting his eye. I mean, we've got no concrete evidence that what's happened is true or not. But, you know, despite the fact what I've heard from the Brotherhood, from Reptile even,
and the EXE virus as well has been pretty quiet, even though... Because normally you would hear him talk quite a lot, but he's been quiet.
Drop kick there by Arbiter.
And yet he's still involved in controversy. We're still going to keep bringing it up, because the fact is we're building up to that main event.
Look out! Look at that! That's part of the athleticism of the Firestar!
Because the thing is, we could talk about
complex.
We could talk about controversy. We could talk about Jack Standish versus the Arbiter being controversial. But then again, you got another pretty controversial situation going on, and that's still yet to come. And that involves our current world champion.
And Hopkins.
And he's going to have a huge task.
Later tonight, Hardcore Rules. He defends against Austin Yu has, and well, the rivalry between these two, the simple desire to be world champion.
Here's the interesting thing. Austin wanted to be in the Path of Glory because he felt Arbiter deserved a rematch.
Yeah.
Arbiter wanted to be in the Path of Glory because he felt Austin deserves a shot at the title.
Well, Austin beat him, of course. Arbiter accepted the fairness of the result. Whereas Austin was sort of like he would rather have gone through the Path of Glory, but the decision was made that Austin would challenge for the title. And ever since then, Austin has admitted that raw desire of his to regain the world title. A world title that he, of course, when he lost it to Phil Mean, and then when he tried to regain it at Crimson Mask, the controversy that followed it, of course, that was during Shadow's reign.
But now Shadow is gone for good.
That, of course, leads us into a situation, but immediately following Shadow, you know, this is one of the areas I will defend Shepard on. It was never going to be easy following on from someone who was so blatantly, openly corrupt.
But the thing is,
Shepard has made, I have to admit, his judgment at the early stage has been very below par.
Because he's made some wrong decisions. There we got.
Oh, we're going to roll up now by the Firestar. 1, 2, and... Oh, that was close.
Because he's made some wrong calls.
He certainly has, and it's of course what prompted a lot of people to want to see Shepard removed. And a lot of people within the management, or within the previous management board, of course, people like Rex, who admitted Shepard's mistakes, and even himself, it eventually blew over with Shepard. And of course prompted our head of merchandising and our executive representative to the originals, that being Jeff Hardy, to suggest the idea to put forward a CXWI management general election. See right now, look at this, the lock of the dam applied to the Firestar.
But I'm wondering...
The Firestar could be in trouble, but he really manages to find his way, and oh my word. The thing is, right now,
The thing is, I couldn't participate. Oh! That could be...
That's a solid kick there. And now, once again, retargeting. Looking to retarget Jack, and Jack now fights out of that one. You were saying?
Yeah, the thing is, I couldn't stand in management, partly because one, I'm
an active member of the roster.
Because I'm an active member of the roster. And
oh,
two...
Yes! Oh, quickly stop there.
And two... I couldn't stand anyway because I have a share in the company, so that's probably where everything...
Of course you are voting.
I am allowed to vote, which is good.
Well, you will be.
Yep.
All roster members have to vote, and the other fans had to apply to vote. Oh, nicely done there.
The thing is, I had to ask you this as well, because I was a shareholder. Was there any ruling I had to take part in before I voted? And here comes the kick.
Ah, the kick right there. But there's Firestar.
I had to ask you this, and you pretty much cleared it up that I can vote, and there weren't going to be any restrictions towards me voting in any way, shape, or form.
Nicely done. Well, that's the advantage of STV. You're not restricted to the number of candidates. You can vote. You can rank as many of them as you want. You see right now, Johnny Gatt making his way towards the table, which Arbiter's now been put on, and oh boy, this could. Oh! No good knock up! Look at. Arbiter now. Oh god. Jack, I'd get off of there if I were you. Oh crap. Oh! And all of them go through the table.
But who's going to get up first, is the question.
Well, they all went through, and it's Arbiter who's up first. Gat up, Jack up, and a Firestar picked up. And Johnny Gat there bulldozing over the referee.
I think that was intentional.
And look at Jack going for a cover, and I guess you were right. Johnny Gat there, a little bit of a dirty tactic. But then again, Johnny Gat was never exactly one to play fair. Nice suplex there and a spear by Arbiter. Now, Gat throws the outside, and this could allow Arbiter and Jack to focus their... Oh crap, never mind.
Firecracker!
I was going to say focus their attack on the Firestar, but Firecrackers. And now looking to continue it on Jack. There's another one. And the brass knucks in by Gat.
The cover.
And Arbiter there, proving that he can't, but proving that he'll use a few dirty tactics if he needs to. He stopped the ref from making the count, then broke up the cover. Nice drop kick there by Gat. So far, these two teams, pretty level pegging.
Nice bulldog there.
And look at this right now. Another suplex. But look at Firestar getting the snapmare. Arbiter now back to his feet. And Firestar once again with a suplex.
And his head landed on the championship. His head landed on the championship.
Oh! He kicked out. And now again a double team there. And well, Arby has to get in to make the save. There's always the risk that Gat could have gone for a cover. And look at the Firestar right now. Firecracker!
Jack's damage looks hurt.
He does look hurt. And Arbiter thrown to the outside, and well, Gat picked up. And the two of them now. Oh, look at this. Oh! Look like Jack trying to get some kind of fight back. But no doing. Jack's still fighting. Nicely done there, and there's Arbiter. Oh, and Arbiter overjumps it. Arbiter tried an elbow, he overjumped. Not the first time he's overjumped.
Oh!
And the Firestar applying a sharpshooter. Quickly stops there by Jack. Couldn't allow Firestar to keep that in for long. And look at this. Catches him. Oh, wait a moment. Firestar getting out of it. And fishing DDT there. And this is the beauty of Tornado Tag. Firecracker there. He could go for the cover, but I think he wants to turn his focus to Arbiter. And Now, I'll take the brass knucks off of him. And, oh crap. Headshots with the brass knucks. And the blood is flowing here tonight. We haven't even got to the final. Oh, shot there.
Pretty physical matchup.
That's for damn certain. And Arbiter right now having to... Jack on the outside. Arbiter's going to try and fend for himself right now, but see that from behind that neck breaker. There's one thing Arbiter's been good at, it's been fighting when the numbers have been against him. And of course he does have Jack on his side. Yeah, it really would be one of the weirdest stories, I think, if Arbiter and Jack were to win.
Oh!
That was nasty. Because again, I highlight it, but at one point, these two couldn't stand each other, and I still state this to this day. If it wasn't for Alyssa, these two would probably still be ripping each other apart.
Or both of them would be dead.
Yeah. See now, Arbiter able to counter that one, a cover! And hold it. Let's turn his focus to Gat. But they wanted to rip each other apart. It was Alyssa that acted as the peacemaker and ultimately brought these two together. Both because of her love of Jack and her understanding of the Arbiter.
Oh!
Arby! Slayer of the Prophet! And now, look at this, a cover being made! And wait a moment. Letting go of that. And now trying to go after Gat. I guess noticed Gat was standing up and didn't want to, once again, risk a cover being broken. And look at Jack. Move the outside steel chair. Oh, it gets taken from him. And he gets thrown back into the ring. And in goes Firestar, but he missed it. Side. Oh, no!
What a... Oh!
Look at that. Oh! That drop!
That's insult to injury. But you know what's coming.
The mist! And the... kick. I'm waiting for you to say it.
No, I thought you were going to say it.
I looked over to you, you prat! 1, 2,
It doesn't matter!
Gat kicks out!
What? How did he kick out?
Johnny Gat! And now here comes another cover! 2! And Gat kick out again! Gat clear!
Oh, what a net breaker!
And now here comes Firestar! With the assault Gat's taken recently, Firestar might have to try and carry it! With the assault Jack's taken, Arbiter might have to try and carry it! Oh, never mind. Cover now. Oh! Didn't even get a 1 count.
Didn't even hold it long enough.
Well, that's kind of the point of what I said. Anywho. You see right now, Jack, he had that submission locked in and... Oh, wait a moment. Look at... Oh!
Uh-oh.
The Arbiter's head gets him dazed. Firestar covered. Lands it! And look at this! 1, 2!
Going for that corkscrew forearm shot there, and it just missed.
Almost missed. Almost got that roll-up win there. So close to retaining the goal.
Oh boy, oh my.
Look at Arbiter! Nicely done. It knocks Jack. Firestar. Blair to the outside. And now. Look at this right now. Jack and Arbiter, they've got Gat in the corner. And Jack there with a drop kick. Now, oh look at Firestar rolls his way back in. See now off the pullback. Nice drop kick there by Gat. Arbiter now, look at this. Leg lock. And Arbiter throwing the outside, and you see there, Firestar stands guard!